individuals in the midst of their own wars. Unbeknownst to you and I, he was about to give us more. I faced my greatest doubt in my ability to handle the encore, and by complete serendipity, he sent you through my door. We backed into each other, what seemed at random, trying to fight our own battles while quickly becoming a tandem, matching each other's emotions and creating a new meaning of what we saw as devotion, the personification of never fleeting. Unintentionally, we created a team where my life's missions included your dreams. Every battle we fought together, two-soldier army, we still outlasted the weather. It's been our entire relationship, surviving God's testaments. Now we're on the side of glory, but the change makes you hesitant. When all we've ever known is how to clear the next plight, we've never known what to do when life's finally all right. Take a leap of faith with me and see how much we've grown. It's safe to be fearless. I'm still protecting your throne. I'll unbuckle your armor, and while you lay down your sword. The toughest days are over. We can enjoy our rewards. What wouldn't I do for you? I've gone to the end. I don't like that. What wouldn't I do for you? What wouldn't I do for you? I've gone to the Empire State simply to have you in view. Took the raid out of London when your hope needed to be renewed. Silent dances in the streets of Paris, just us silhouetted by the moon. It may not now seem clear. All I'm asking is for more trust. Relinquish your fear while I show you where this can carry us, ushering you into normalcy, afraid of the unknown. Remember my undying reliability, and let that set the tone. Anything you needed, just a simple breath in my direction. Everyone who stood in the way was met with an insurrection. This may not now be storybook perfect, but it is for us due to how we work it, deeper than the surface. We grew with each other as the purpose. Unknowingly, a home is created where you'd always be loved. Even if the day left you jaded, where you can rest any thoughts that kept you mentally weighted. Be gluttonous in my love. Not a moment I would have traded. You whisper to me, this is where your heart resides. That there's no other place where you can truly confide. I thank him every day for being our guide and creating us to be the strengths in each other's lives. Parker and Barrow. Dominic Gatsby. I need water. It's been a minute. Pardon me. This is episode 11 of Passive Moon and Through the Stars, where I'm just really working on finished products that are already out and doing the working on my vocals when I do these things live. My goal right now is really to do slams, and so I'll need to have 3 for sure. And I have 2 new ones, which is Mosaic and then Pure Love is out. Also, they're both in my Verbal Mosaics playlist, so you can go through my videos and see those. Excuse me. So basically, the other goal of this is a few other goals of this is really to branch out and find other people to work with, and I'll get to the rest of the housework. Like I said, sorry I've been gone for a minute. I've been swamped with stuff, so I'm sure it'll eventually come out what other stuff I do in life. Not that I'm embarrassed about it or anything. I just don't like too much attention. So there's that, ironically. But anyway, thanks to everybody who went and saw Pure Love and let me know what they thought about it. And the same with Mosaic. And really anything else. Anyone who's actually sat and listened to these or these clips or these videos or even the actual poems, like finished poems. So if you don't know, the actual finished poems are called verbal mosaics. I call them those because I can't paint, I can't draw, and it's my way of painting that picture with words. So verbal mosaics. Yeah. So let's get to work. What are we gonna do today? I don't know. Today's kind of a rough one for me. So we'll see what kind of vibe I'm feeling. I don't know. I was feeling high up yesterday and kind of today. Yeah, I might do Pure Love tonight. Depending. I don't know how long I'll be streaming tonight because I got to get up for work in the morning and I got to take my dog out. Maybe 10. We'll see. Maybe a little before that. Let's get to work. What are we gonna do here? That was Parker and Barrow. I always call it Parker Barrow, but it is Parker and Barrow. You know what? Let's dive into Pure Love. Might as well work on it. Okay. Oh, so last bit before I jump into this, Sorry, my head is everywhere today. Is these are not going to be perfect at all. So they're meant to have mistakes in them and so on and so forth. I'm gonna, yeah, just basically, like I said, trying different vocals, different whatever I want to do. Okay, it's been a minute, so let's get into it. What does my love mean? Hmm. It's consistent love without nerves or intimidation, even when you fill me with frustration. Conviction laced every word in your evaluation. How he created our world. And let me start over. I don't like that. What does my love mean? It's consistent love without nerves or intimidation, even when you fill me with frustration. Conviction laced every word in your evaluation. How he created our world, his manifestation, and how you're drunk in our love and its permeation, that you feel safe and assured in our elevation. But when I saw your tears pour, I felt hesitation. I was shouted to core with your reservations. Again, you double back in your direction, stumbling on the stairs of dedication, roundabout with your words and participation, your misconceptions of worth from my soul's affection, as if God may have erred upon our selection. I learned the root and the depth of my animation. I found the truth of myself within the frustration. You're my ocular wealth, I have to be patient. In my spiritual journey, I found validation. I can't seem to deter from its maturation. As much as it hurts from the situation, I end up loving you more every variation. Like if you came in this world another complexion or full figured allure, you would never question. Just let me love and adore every incarnation. My life is enamored by yours without limitations. I'm basking in your butterscotch tone and its brilliance. Caramel coated eyes, I've been lost since. You fed my soul by the church, you were God sent. And every time you left, I couldn't make sense. Surrendered all my logic, I was convinced to love you as you are. My soul was intent. When evolution was due, I couldn't prevent. And every version of you was where my love went, hitting every single sector of my soul with precision. Any given day, you're my emotional provisions. Within Paramount, I praise all of his decisions while I figure out why he cements you in my vision. Then my head takes center stage, pushing the comfort of your thighs. Fingers from my back rub, then they clear my mind. I see you feel the back love in your lowered eyes. Charles, in my life, I can't help to realize the love he's had in store for the love he had in store before us materialized. Pure love. Oh man. So that one I like because I really established cadence even more. Goodness. Also, as I do these, if you've seen any of the ones I've written, as people come in whatever in the future and past, you can go ahead and request to hear something. Since all this ever is really just work, just creating a good space for people, and so on and so forth. Pure love is actually something I was working on for quite a while. Probably I wanted to do for years. So there's that. Oh, also, I'm gonna finally get. I'm gonna get a new light, and I'm actually looking into getting a 4K camera for this. Even though these things aren't going to be a 4K, I don't want it to be that real. Bam. So let's see what else we got. Lord have mercy. What am I feeling? I think I'm feeling it now. Okay, I got that one off. Actually, let's do that one again. Pure love. Now I'm getting my stride on that one. It's consistent. Ooh, slow down, baby. All right. Put it down a little more. Excuse me. What does my love mean? It's consistent love without nerves or intimidation, even when you fill me with frustration. Conviction laced every word in your valuation. How he created our world, his manifestation, and how you're drunk in our love and its permeation, that you feel safe and assured in our elevation. But when I saw your tears pour, I felt hesitation. I was shouted to core with your reservations. Again, you doubled back in your direction, stumbling on the stairs of dedication. Roundabout with your words and participation, your misconceptions of worth from my soul's affection. As if God may have erred upon our selection, I learned the root and the depth of my animation. I found the truth of myself within the frustration. You're my ocular wealth, I have to be patient. In my spiritual journey, I found validation. I can't seem to deter from its maturation. As much as it hurts from the situation, I end up loving you more every variation. Like if you came this world another complexion or full figure the Lord, you would never question. Just let me love and adore every incarnation. My life is enamored by yours without limitations. I'm basking in your butterscotch tone and its brilliance. Caramel coated eyes as I've been lost since. You fed my soul by that church, you were God sent. And every time you left, I couldn't make sense. Surrendered all my logic, I was convinced to love you as you are. My soul was intent. When evolution was due, I couldn't prevent. And every version of you was where my love went. Hidden every single sector of my soul, precision. Any given day, you're my emotional provisions. With him paramount, I praise all of his decisions while I figure out why he cements you in my vision. Then my head takes center stage, puts in the comfort of your thighs. Fingers from my back rub, then they clear my mind. I see you feel it back, love, in your lowered eyes. Trials in my life, but can't help to realize that the love he's had in stores before us materialize. Pure love. There we go. That one's better. So I have a tendency to lose the bass in my voice, the little bit that is there. And when I do that, I notice that it comes out way flatter than I hear it until I play it back, and I don't like that. Mm. As I establish my voice more, excuse me, I'll probably go back to the older ones that I'm just sitting there reading, and redo those and put some emotion into them, and so on and so forth. It's fun. It's great to have you guys on this journey. I appreciate y'all. Anybody who comes by now or in the future, thanks. I appreciate your time. It's great. Don't be afraid to let me know how you feel about him, whether positive or negative. It's all good. It's just art, so it's all relative anyway. And you can subscribe to. I don't. I just can't figure out which way I want to keep this. Subscribe to stay with what I'm doing, and keep the notifications if you want them out as soon as they come out. All right. I want to keep doing sad because I feel like I finally burst out of that, and no. Lucy, you know what? Let's do it. Lucy, you know, oh goodness. I think so. As far as these slams are concerned, what I want to do is I want to have a happy love one. I want to have a more sad one, and I'm going to have a sexual one in there. I haven't always been sexually based as far as my poems are concerned, but I like variety. I've given the story of why I've done it before. Let's keep it going. Let me get that water. Whew. Lord. Let's do it. Headspace. I kind of like not being in my best place tonight because every night I do these, especially let's say I go back to do the slam again at Busboys and Poets. I live in the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Say it's not the best day I've had feeling wise. I still got to do it. I still want to make sure that these are like performance art pieces, that the emotion is really captured in there. And even now, I'm still trying to break that stereotypical voice, that poets usually do. No offense to them. I just want it to be different. So let's do it. Zen. Bam. All right. Oh, Lord. Goodness. Excuse me if it comes out. Girl, sweetie, let me tell you. Hold on. Excuse me. Sweetie, let me tell you. Like you've really encompassed my whole mind to the point where I see myself like that's a terrible intro. Terrible intro. Scratch. I'm not giving an ad-lib an intro. I need to know exactly how I want to like walking into them, walking into my poem. But let's just go with it. At 3 a.m. pressing, smitten, and I'm begging. Red eye TNY just for a little piece of heaven. Frosted tip lips, baptized, what a blessing. Every time I get to taste. See, I stopped too early. I got to let it run. 3 a.m. professing, smitten, and I'm begging. Red eye to NY just for a little piece of heaven. Frosted tip lips, baptized, what a blessing. Every time I get to taste your inner thigh, I'm obsessing. Line my throat with your hands, detail your commands. Your eyes connect with mine, I'm introduced to your plan. Grasping on your waist because I'm lost in your wealth. You pin my hands back so keep my hands to myself. When you sway with intention, breaking down the suspension, confessing your conditions, tremors from your affliction, crippled from your addiction, coming into remission, then I put you into submission. We're in a battle of attrition. Read my body language, engage how much I'm poignant. Hands across your body, and by the way, my legs are pointed. As lost in the abyss, stimulated bliss. A halt in your breathing, now catching tears on your lips. Adjust my rate of speed, decipher all your needs. Eyes open as we leap, I venture more into the deep. Reaching down for your throne, peeling back your collarbone. Friction turns your vocal tones, then you start to ebb and flow. Bracing for how my pelvis rolls, impact my angles toll. Through the depths I control, I'm gonna pull it from your soul. Onto my soliloquy. I kissed her to divinity and keep my eyes open as I find my serenity. Few things mean more to me, God, some kids and family, than headships from your ecstasy when I'm in between your knees, increasing my intensity. You guide my head intently to remember your flavor vividly and tell you what you did to me. Eliminate the metaphors, rip the knob off the door, destroy the handles on my jaw while spreading love I implore. Your supple honey couture. Yeah, your supple honey couture, insatiable, I want more. Like I never had you before, I'll never feel you no more. Put strains on your vocal cords, cover all your contours until you shake it from your core, evacuating to the floor. I'm dedicated to these nights out, predicated on your white out, eviscerating any new doubt, collapsing on me, lights out. Via fault. I love that one. Goodness. There's not really an area that I don't like because all of my poems are about me anyway, are actual life situations and conversations that I've had with. They know when they hear these poems. My belief is if you have to ask yourself, it's not about you. But they're pretty obvious. And even the titles are, dead giveaways for the people of whom they're about, which is really, yeah. Oh gosh. Let me tell y'all about me real quick. See, I'm a rational lover, a lover who's rational. I don't know which one would come first, but basically, love is my foundation. Love is who I am. Love is what I do, what I breathe, what I believe. All my actions are built out of that, based out of that, you know. And you know what else love is for me? Love is my religion, and love is my religion. And I was built as an alchemist, mending broken hearts and shattered dreams. In due time, I'll help you rebuild your self-esteem. Breathe life back into your heart and restore your faith. Breathe life back into your heart and restore your faith. And all I ask is for an honest opportunity. Now I'll remind you let's start over. I am tripping all over that one. Love is my religion. And I was built, love is my religion, and love is my religion. And I was built as an alchemist, mending broken hearts and shattered dreams. In due time, I'll help rebuild yourself. In due time, I'll help rebuild your self-esteem. Breathe life back into your heart and restore your faith. All I ask is for an honest opportunity. And I'll remind you why you even believed in the first place. Passion is my drug. My soul first needs to capture mentality, slowly making you a casualty to my sensuality, breaking your belief that this level of intimacy was a fallacy, and rewrite everything previously thought impossible in reality. Prepare yourself for love's renaissance, where those who brought you pain are seen nothing more than a subtle nuance. Physicality is my direction. Is my direction. In the sense that I never want you to feel that you're without my protection. From the deep inhale resulting from a welcoming kiss upon your face to that shuddering exhale as you collapse into my embrace. Encroaching yourself on my chest and getting lost in my fragrance. Souls are connected so well that our hearts beat in cadence. And pleasure is my identity. Seldom disclosed to the masses, made principal to the limit attention from sexually cavalier classes. Bearing the advantage. See, I'm losing it right now. I'm losing the bass. I can feel the rumble and I'll lose it. I'll lose that. Physical pleasure is my identity. Pleasure is my identity. Pleasure is my identity. Seldom disclosed to the masses, made principle to limit attention from sexually made principle to limit attention from sexually cavalier classes, bearing the advantage of it. Now, see, I don't like that. Pleasure is my identity. Seldom disclosed to the masses, made principle to limit the attention from sexually cavalier classes, bearing the advantage of cavalier classes, bearing the advantage of an intellectual connection. Musicless moments of passion only need your vocal inflections, unwavering missions to reach an uncharted depths of your soul, finding the balance between aggressive and reserved while we switch roles, catering here to your request and physical response, focused on those who. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Mm. I am fucking this one all the way up. Okay. There's a reason why, but I need to focus. Okay. So let me finish. Pleasure is my identity. Seldom disclosed to the masses. Made principle to limit attention from sexually cavalier classes. Oh, you know what? I need to get to it. Hold up. So a thing that happens real quick with me is like when I write them, like initially write them, or if I'm trying to establish something, I do have a southern drawl, and it is a Virginia southern drawl. I am from Virginia, and typically that comes out when I'm trying to figure out where I want to go with this, just to get the words to work, and then I'll clean it up. I'm not embarrassed by it. I just don't use it. So forgive me if it comes out. Actually, don't be surprised. I'm not trying to sound cool or nothing. Mm. Mm. Okay. I don't know what's going on with me today. I guess this is spring water. So anyway, physicality is my drug. No, physicality. I said physicality is my drug, which is the physical, and the passion is my drug part. Okay. Pleasure is my identity. Seldom disclosed to the masses. Made principle to limit attention from sexually cavalier classes, bearing the advantage of an intellectual connection. Music-less moments of passion only need your vocal inflections. Unwavering missions to reach uncharted depths of your soul, finding the balance between aggressive and reserved while we switch roles, catering to your request and physical response, focused on those reactions. I can't be serious with this. I'm gonna kick one of my friends in the face later. Like, okay, it's messing me up. All right, for real. Pleasure is my identity. Seldom disclosed to the masses. Pleasure is my identity. Seldom disclosed to the masses. Made principle to limit attention from sexually cavalier classes, bearing the advantage of an intellectual connection. Music-less moments of passion only need your vocal inflections. Unwavering missions to reach uncharted depths of your soul, finding the balance between aggressive and reserved while we switch roles, catering to request and physical response, focus on those reactions you felt were impossible and ensconced. Forever is my focus. You gave me my chance and I presented my best. You gave me my chance and I presented my best case. I don't like it. I'm getting flat. Forever is my focus. You gave me my chance and I presented. You gave me my chance and I presented my best case. To take our time and receive this endless love at a steady pace. I'm not in a hurry because I believe we're building a masterpiece, and we've both learned that love done quickly surely ends in defeat. Just believe in me in this endeavor, and through the eyes of our children, may our love live to see forever. Who, Lord, forgive my mannerisms. I'm out of it with it. Like, whoever sees this in any time, oh goodness gracious, oh goodness, oh Lord, have mercy. So, I forgot where I was gonna go with this. Oh, it's good to get the rust off since I haven't actually practiced any poetry since I think this 5th or this 7th, I think is when January 7th, I think was when I posted Pure Love. I just been busy trying to get something off the ground recently. Whew, what time is it? It is 9:23. Okay, let's keep it going. All right, so now that I'm feeling better, what do I want to do? So I have a set of them, but now I wasn't sure if I was going to stay in that space. So um, I think I'm in a celebratory mood, you know? Just no. Ooh, let's do that one. Yeah. Don't ask me the phone. I've been meaning to listen to Rag and Bone Man for the longest time, and I finally got around to him today. And I'm so happy I did. I have a very eclectic taste in music, so I'm not. I just love musicianship. I love knowing that someone put effort into it, and it's honest. It's truly how they feel. I don't think anybody's really a bad poet unless you just don't care. And I mean, don't care as in you just scrabbled something that didn't mean anything to you, and that's it. Then it comes that bad. Outside of that, it's a nice journey into somebody's to some extent, it's some part of their vulnerability, and it's good. It's good. So let's keep it going. you know, yeah. When my life was in squalor, I don't like that. When my life was in squalor, painting from when my life was in squalor. No, when my life was in squalor, when my life was in squalor, painting from multiple afflictions, you were the remedy, God's direct prescription. Both pairs of hands I needed to conquer this recipe, with generous servings of understanding to mold this intelligently. Although we're eager to master this meal's intricacy, we're patient enough to approach it. Excuse me, we're patient enough to approach the task delicately. An unsteady beginning due to our raw emotions. Best meals, I don't like that. An unsteady beginning due to our raw emotions. Best meals are made extraordinary through unbridled love and devotion. The effort sacrifice transformed my pain and her innocence into an incomparable love experience. Teach me the way of your heart and all the ingredients you'll need. So long as you believe in me, I'll assure you we'll make this better than anyone perceived. Thought invoking love that doesn't follow standard procedure. Uniqueness is our goal, which means we're each other's teachers. May your days be forever extraordinary and your focus on happiness continue to bring evil hearts to glory. May everyone feed off of your energy as you brighten their days, showing them the power of positivity. Inspired by your inspired by your presence and genuine mentality, they can now focus on the positive. See, I'm starting to fade out and let just into the reading part. Let's fix it up. Some of these are old, but even then, so they're not going to have. I say that in the sense that they're not going to have a cadence. They were just me traditionally writing poetry. So yeah, so don't expect that. When you hear an actual cadence, expect that to be more recent stuff. Um, what is I gonna give something else? I don't know. Let's keep it moving. Let's get back into it. Mm-mm. Teach me the way of your heart and all the ingredients you'll need. So long as you believe in me, I assure you, we'll make this better than anyone perceived. Thought invoking love that doesn't follow a standard procedure. Uniqueness is our goal, which means we're each other's teachers. No, I'm gonna back up. I think I skipped a lot actually. Let me go back. When my life was in squalor, painting from multiple affliction, you were the remedy, God's direct prescription. Both pairs of hands are needed to conquer this recipe with generous servings of understanding to mold this intelligently. Although we're eager to master the meal's intricacy, we're patient enough to approach the task delicately. An unsteady beginning due to our raw emotions. Best meals are made extraordinary through unbridled love and devotion. The effort sacrifice transformed my pain and her innocence into an uncomparable love experience. Teach me the way to your heart and all of the ingredients. What? That's my dog. Sorry. Teach me the way to your heart and all the ingredients you'll need. So long as you believe in me, I assure you we'll make this better than anyone perceived. Thought invoking love that doesn't follow a standard procedure. Uniqueness is our goal, which means we're each other's teachers. I like that. Okay, let me keep going. Sorry. May your days be for. My dog's being very weird. May your days be forever extraordinary and your focus on happiness. Let me slow it down. May your days be forever extraordinary, and your focus on happiness continue to bring evil hearts to glory. May everyone feed off your energy, and as you brighten their days, showing them the power of positivity, inspired by your presence and genuine mentality, they can now focus on the positive instead of a harsh reality. A domino effect emerged with your robust vitality, an example of what love can be when not handled callously. You're a star. You're a star. Without stars, there's a void, and the heavens would be lightless. You're a star, sweetie. And without stars, the heavens. Let me back up. I like this. I finally found it. I think. Teach me the way. See, the problem is especially being in the house. I'll keep that voice like I'm trying to keep my voice down. I'm not really yelling still, but it's not going to be as full as if I'm live, like on stage. Let's go. Teach me the way to your heart. Teach me the way to your heart and all of the ingredients you'll need. So long as you believe in me, I assure you this I assure you will make this better than anyone perceived. Thought invoking love that doesn't follow a standard procedure. Uniqueness is our goal, which means we're each other's teachers. May your days be forever extraordinary and your focus on happiness continue to bring evil hearts to glory. May everyone feed off of your energy as you brighten their days, showing them the power of positivity. Inspired by your presence and genuine mentality, they can now focus on the positive instead of a harsh reality. They can now focus on the positive instead of a harsh reality. A domino effect emerged from your robust vitality, an example of what love can be when not handled callously. You're a star, sweetie. Without stars, there's a void, and the heavens would be lightless. The heavens would be lightless, and without light, the planets would be cold and remain lifeless. Without life, we couldn't even imagine a love, a world mindless. Unknowingly, your star makes the world better, and that's timeless. You brought warmth to my soul when all I knew was love's bitterness. Because of your belief in his might. I think I'm gonna edit. Sorry, soul food. I think I'm gonna edit that one to say "and his might." I just have it as "your love, his might." And I don't know. I keep jumping back and forth on which one I want to do. So, you know what else was dope? The song "Believe" by Justin Timberlake. Oh, excuse me, Meek Mill and featuring Justin Timberlake, which I might want to listen to right now. I don't know much. I'm probably not going to be on here too much longer because I am getting tired. Which means I get to go to the start of pretending like I'm going to fall asleep tonight, like every night. So that's what it is. Oh man. I mean, a lot of this stuff is obvious. All of it apparently. It's obvious in the sense that people can obviously tell what's going on, which is the point. Okay. It is hmm, it is obscure in the fact that unless you can identify with the situations or anything that I'm talking, I don't want to say identify. It's like I don't know. Whoever, like I said earlier, whoever they're about, they're the only people who would know. Them and my friends who know I write these things and are there now for me. So they know. They're not stupid. So this is actually how I process do things and so on and so forth. So it's cool. Can you, Sarabi? Can you stop being weird? That's weird. Lay down, baby. Lay down. Thank you. Thank you. You know, still. Oh yeah, new people. Like I said, I will always sing nonetheless. I think she thinks she's going somewhere. Thank you. Goodness gracious. She's like, she's about to be 3, and she still acts like a baby in the sense like even if I tell her move over there, like if we're outside coming to the door and I move her because she's not standing straight like I want her to, she's like, yeah. I'm like, oh Lord, it's we're getting there. It's a process. Okay. Oh Lord, have mercy. What else do we want to do? Mm, mm. Oh Lord, have mercy. Actually, typically I try to do these live streams around 6:30 ish. That's typically when I'm free. But tonight I I really wanted to do this in the first place. But I also started cleaning on accident in the sense that when I start cleaning, I'll like I can't just clean a little bit. I have to clean the whole whatever it is situation wise. Excuse me. Still believe in you and me. I'm a strong proponent of if you can't sing, you should sing even more. This is not a life is not a competition unless you're well, excuse me. Life is not a singing competition unless you are at a singing competition. If you know you can't do something, you should do it even more. As far as things that don't hurt other people, including yourself. So, example like silly things like dancing and singing. Like I dance in public. Well, I can't dance, but I actually can't dance. But I dance in public all the time. I dance at the grocery store shopping for stuff. So, yeah, I look like something out of the Newsies or something. Whatever. Let's get back to work. Whew. Ooh, 35 minutes in. I appreciate anybody who's stopped in early and who will stop by in the future. I appreciate it. Like I said, like, dislike, subscribe, notifications, all that. Just it's fun. I don't really have a direction as far as like trying to monetize. It's not what's this about. It's just really like trying to exist in a community of other creative people. I don't care if you have a deep history in it or not. I just like working with people, and I have other ideas that I want to put into fruition. So hopefully, we'll see. And yeah, I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. So let's keep it moving. Like I said a minute ago. Do I want to do one? Yeah, I have to do at least do one more before I get off here. I can't just like, all right, I'm out. So now the question is, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I do? When did I write that one? I feel like I wrote 351. Oh yeah, I know which one that is. My hands on the dirt on the ground, hands from the to the ground. You may break my body, but you can knock the soul of a man down. Where is it? Where is it? I don't want to do that one. That was depressing. Okay, so it is that one. That was so depressing. Don't it? Well, I am hurting today. I have my good days and bad days. And today I'm hurt. Of course, I didn't save that one. Okay, I know where it is though. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm acting goofy. I don't know. I thought maybe this one is. It's one of these two. Um, mm, that's just pure love. I don't want to open that one. Oh, so basically, I have a series. I have a few series ideas, but I have an open series as far as my life is concerned with one of my poems called it's basically like love education kind of thing, in the sense that there's a love 101 somewhere in the annals of history. If that's the right word. I don't know where it is. I might be able to find it. I've been looking for it. And there's Love 201, I believe, and what else? I have to have them saved on all these the rest of them. There's a Love 200 series, yeah, 201, and then there's I want to say there's a 301 somewhere, but I don't know. But there's the one. This one I normally don't say the name before I do them, but I'm just in some context. This one's called Love 351, the graduate course midterm study session. And what this would all come together is I believe like it's going to reach a graduation point, and that's usually it's not usually what it is when that love works out. So I'll put it that way. Let's do it. Why did the song play? Okay. Oh, it was just being stupid. All right. But, please forgive me. Actually, I'm gonna pull up this other file just to make sure. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. We're gonna compare and contrast real quick because I have a lot in here. Huh? Hmm, Part of our team. Oh. Okay. All right. So a lot of these. Okay. So there's another series I have in here called which is like a group therapy thing, and where I play the doctor and all of the characters who are going through their different love situations. Um, I say that because this what I'm looking at is another situation like this where pure love, uh, not mosaic, pure love, Vieux I think, yeah, those two were actually supposed to be part of that. Every time I and went out to write those, of course, they're inspired by in the moment because of how it felt, but they were supposed to be in there, and I was like, no, I don't want to do that because I just want to present these. So there's that. So what I'm looking at right now is the original Love 351 that actually became. I think this one became Soul Food. No, not Soul Food. One of the ones we did tonight. Okay. Okay. Hold on. What was it? You can't knock the soul of a man down. Oh yeah. So I think that one became Believe and You, Me, and Us. Oh, I didn't say that earlier when I did that. So when I said love is my religion, that's to believe in me, you, and us. I think that's actually how Love 351, and it was called the graduate's course first semester, started. And then I didn't like that. And it became midterm with something else, study session. So that's fun. It's just an interesting like walk down memory lane when I see stuff like that. I do have a lot of stuff that I have like a stanza bank or word banks were of stuff that I didn't use. So like this one starts with last night I woke up with my heart trying to escape from me again, screaming and near dead. I found it, drowning in the tears. I thought off. Yeah, I just kept typing. This is not a complete thing. The only reason I realized this was part of that was because mm, is this something that just wasn't finished? Oh yeah, revere her journey, and I live in the honor of being part of her team. There we go. Unknowingly, we created a team, so you know, yeah, that's where that came from. Okay, enough of that. Let's just do it. Let's do it. What am I supposed to do? Hold on, I can't see myself. What am I supposed to do? It hurts to know I can't stop loving you. I've prayed and pulled as hard as I could. I prayed and pulled as hard as I could. But these arms, though strong enough to carry the weight of the world, can't break out of this cage built by the Lord. What am I to do? Your love is still in my veins, tearing through my heart and dominating my brain. God, please tell me if you've given me a petulance, or are you showing me true love is the perpetrator of my reverence? What am I to do? Hold on, let me make this font bigger. There we go. What am I to do? The constant reminder that I missed my opportunity plays as an example that God will open the door, but He won't walk through it for me. Handleless door, I know I missed it. Focused on righting my wrongs, I didn't mean to resist it. But what am I to do? The last time around, I thank God for every time my heart was shattered, and I built into a stronger man, a much stronger matter. To not let that glittering and faint flame die, or turn into a heartbroken and reckless hide. To turn into that man worth looking into the eyes of the woman who went through the same on countless tries. She had she had been discarded by many, so she had been discarded by many, so we can. Yeah, she'd been discarded by many, so we could love each other blissfully and endlessly. I heard your plea, and I'm trying to close the door, but it won't. And I can't help but wonder if God's got something in store. We pushed and pulled together, We pushed alone and pushed together, and we still can't get it to close. Ironically, I fear the loss of you by asking if the reason is bigger than us. I suppose through every step of our emotional maturation, each other's hearts end up the destination. Eyes blinded, we've run away in different directions, down different roads, still end up together, but to you, it's an infection. A cancerous leper, but I've never, to you, it's infection. A cancerous leper, but I've never seen one happy with such an inflection, with such inflection. Happy is sharing her life with mine, and now I'm questioning my detection. Now I'm questioning my detection. Trying to okay, my detection, yeah. Trying to find the truth through reliving every pain of to my recollection. I could deny that I love you. I could deny that I love you and focus on my heart's protection. Lying to you and myself, I'd much rather pain's vexation. Lord, please give me an answer. Amen. Left for 351, the graduates course midterm study session. I'm Dominic Gatsby. Thanks so much for stopping by tonight and in the future. Thanks for checking out all of the rest of my poems. Like I said, there's a playlist for verbal mosaics. There's a playlist for all of this, the past the moon and through the stars series. For mosaics for the actual finished product poems. And like I said, I'm working on something new. That one's been in the works for a minute though. That was before, I think that was in the works before Mosaic. So there's that. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate y'all. You know, love.